So, uh, you may have noticed recently that I changed my social media tags, I guess is the word, to Marzi, and Marzi is the profile picture and has been for a while, and it's a banner and whatnot. And you may be clicking on this and wondering, what's Marzi like? I don't remember subscribing to this channel, and that's because it was my Titanic SIM card. This video is obviously going to be titled New Name, What's Changing? So I'll just be running through what is changing and what isn't. It's kind of a 2018 video, but it's also to do with the name change. Goodbye. Hi, and welcome to the Marzi channel. Unfortunately, it's the end of an era, as you probably saw and as the title suggests. Hopefully, this is the start of something new and something bigger. Welcome to the first episode of Behind the Lost Videos. Everything in this series was first cleared with the people who are involved in the conversation.
Hello and welcome to the Kiwi and Scooter podcast. It's your boy, Scooter.
And I'm Kiwi.
And today we have a very special guest coming at you all the way from down under. That's right, we have Jack here.
Hey.
Jack does YouTube videos. He has his own channel. We'll link it in the description. Does a lot of Mars Argo and Poppy videos, which is what we did at the start. And he's got a really good channel. You should check him out if you're into that stuff. And if you're not, watch his videos. Fuck you.
He does a really good job.
So I made an ARG, or I at least tried to, and there's things that I have learned by doing that, and I guess I just kind of wanted to run you through how I went about mine and what I do differently, and tips, I suppose, if you want to make your own. The one I did is called Prison Purple, and it will be linked in the description below. It's currently kind of done, but the story isn't finished. I just couldn't be bothered making it anymore. What is Poppy.church? If you Google it, there's next to no results apart from the website, which, if you go to, asks for your name and number. I haven't done this, but it is potentially sketchy, as some people have reported receiving a message whilst others haven't. It is apparently in relation to making a reservation for something. Mind you, the website isn't secure. So, for a while, there's been this whole mystery. I'm not sure if you heard about it, but Tate Sinclair still has a playlist called Mars Argo. And if you go to it, it just says all the videos are private. But I've found out what the videos are and the order. There's a comment here that says, going out of my way to crunch leaves on the ground when I'm out for a walk. I don't know if you ever did that, but I used to. There's a reply that says, I do this as a bonus. I live in the Pacific NW, which I'm guessing is Northwest. So there are many hugely satisfying dry pine cones to step on that give a nice big crunch. I'm in my 50s and I still love making that sound happen. And someone else commented and said, there's just something about that sound that is so satisfying. Get a good leaf crunch will make my day. Getting a good leaf crunch will make my day so much better. Then someone commented and said, how devastating is it though, when it looks like the leaf will be all crunchy and awesome, and then you step on it, and it doesn't do the thing.
I'm going to draw today.
Hey.
It's not unusual for people to gain a bigger following after they go missing from the internet. And that is kind of what we're going to be talking about today in a video about Randy Taylor 69, who is also known as Rose. Earlier today, about 2 or 3 hours ago, Mars Argo, there was an article on TMZ about Mars Argo suing Titane Sinclair and that Poppy for copyright infringement and basically copying her character. This also included a domestic violence restraining order against Titanic Sinclair, and they go into lots of detail. There's a 44-page PDF. Welcome to the review of episode 1 of I'm Poppy, the series. I actually got a free trial of YouTube Red to watch this series. Hi, so welcome back to the channel. Can I have a pretty short video today because I just kind of want to get a video out for the sake of it. I didn't really want to make this video, but I guess people kind of want to know, even though, you can find it. In between yesterday's video and today's video, Mars Argo attended court for the first time. This is a hearing for the restraining order against Titane Sinclair, and not much is known about it. Well, not much is known about the results of it, should I say. But all that's really known is that the next hearing date is the 12th of the 7th. I've always adored lost media and find it interesting that in a society where everything is so instant, that there's things that have fallen through the cracks. Many pieces of lost media were around before the internet was a thing, and most recordings of lost media are found as VHS tapes or in bizarre locations both on and offline. I wish I could show multiple examples of Australian lost media, but honestly, there's next to none, or not many that are documented at least. What I'm going to cover in this episode is Eat Carpet, which ran from 1989 to 2005, and was essentially taken over by a show called SOS, which ended in 2015. Mars Argo, a stranger to us, yet not seemingly so. You might not share this with me, but somehow research has led me here. I feel like I know her, that she's a part of my world to some degree. But I don't, you don't, no one does except her. So, essentially the lawsuit is over. This was brought to my attention by Seamus in the comments of the last video, and it would seem that via this screenshot that the document was last updated 6 hours ago, and as I don't pay to view those legal documents, I can't see exactly what it said, but Seamus said that it was settled out of court, but this is just a copyright section, so I don't know about the abuse part of it. Maybe I should tell some Halloween stories. Don't worry, they're not very scary. But what probably is scary is that I've never been trick-or-treating. I have, in fact, actually had people who have come to my house trick-or-treating and given them treats, obviously, of like candy and such. It also may be scary for you to know that I haven't seen any of the Halloween movies. I don't actually know how many there are. I also used to go to a Halloween disco, a school-based one, when I was younger, and I used to dress up as a clown. I decided that I didn't want to refer to her as Clover's ASMR or Clover's for the entire video, so I wanted to try and find her name, and I found a lot more than I bargained for. But she will be referred to by Natalie, which is her name, throughout this video. But yeah, let's get into the video. Before we start, I just want to say that yesterday in America, it was the 1-year anniversary for Poppy.computer and the 7-year anniversary for the creation of Poppy's channel. And due to that, we're actually going to be talking about Poppy today, and as the title suggests, we're going to be talking about her earliest stage name, kind of. It wasn't exactly a stage name, but it was a name she went by. And this was before Poppy, before the whole Poppy thing, before her covers and everything. This was back in probably 2009, 2010. Hi, so it's quite early in the morning right now. The next bit of recording I'll be in different clothes because I just wanted to film this early in the morning so I didn't forget. But due to this comment, it has been brought to my attention that Tony Kite has taken down Amanita from his YouTube channel. It may be unlisted, but it's not public. He's also taken it down from his Vimeo. I'm not sure if it was still up there or not. And he also took down Everybody Wants It All from his Vimeo, which last time I checked was on there. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. It's another hot day today, about the same weather as yesterday. Sorry if you can hear birds chirping. The window over there is a bit open because there's some cool weather and letting the cool weather in through the window. Wasn't always an audience for little independent web series or projects on the internet, but one broke through over 10 years ago, and like Twin Peaks paved the way for many other television shows. Lonely Girl 15 did the same for web series. So today we're going to talk about it because it's a staple in internet history and I love it. Good old Tanacon, hey? Rather than talk about what a disaster it was, I might do that another time. I wanted to look into good times and other people who ran it, and try and determine based on that if I think it was an honest mistake. There have been many people dissect the whole convention, and Shane Dawson is doing a 3-part series about the whole thing. People are asking who to blame, if anyone, and I would say Tanner or Michael. Now, bear with me here. I'll show you why I think that. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the second episode of this series where I watch new YouTubers I've never seen and listen to new music I've never heard, basically. This is quite simply going to be a bit of a different reaction video. So last week I looked at BTS and I quite enjoyed that actually. But today we're going to look at a female YouTuber called Pokemon, and the only reason I know that is because I saw a clip of a video where she was talking about how she pronounces her name, and it's not Pokemon, it's Pokemon because it's a mixture of Pokemon and her actual name. Barnes was recently accused of sexual misconduct by multiple people. These people don't claim it was illegal, just very manipulative and an abuse of his power. I'll go through a breakdown of the allegations and then the statement that Barnes put out, and also the response to that by multiple people who made accusations. So it's Friday, May 25th, and the rest of the video, apart from, the next segment of the video was filmed before this, as you'll see, but I thought it was important to mention that the person who is mentioned in the video that this video is about actually is subscribed to me on YouTube and follows me on Twitter. So the day is May 23rd, and I finally had enough. I don't know exactly how long it's been going on, and I have made reference to it in the comments. I have spoken to him about it on multiple occasions, to which he doesn't really seem to care or change his behaviour. And I don't know why, but I thought we'd talk about Repzilla. I guess more is going on than you're aware of, and I'm not going to discuss much of it really, but I released a video. And the response was interesting. It was about someone, and they didn't like it. And their reaction was interesting. It was interesting to see people watch the video and have different opinions. It's interesting to see two different people watch the same thing and interpret it differently. And if you didn't like the video, if you thought it was a bit hateful or whatever, I'm sorry. That wasn't the intention. But if that was how you interpreted it, I'm not gonna tell you that you're wrong, because so there was a fair bit of backlash, which obviously not used to, which I will probably get for this video too. And I was dealing with that most of the day. Wasn't really responding to too much of it or any of it. But if you have a good point, you have a good point. Whether I think you're right or wrong, you have a good point. So I was on YouTube, and I was on the homepage, and I had a recommended video by a channel that I'm not subscribed to, but I know of. I've actually made at least one video about this person. And this person is Edwin's generation, also known as Edwin Costa. I would say I'm outspoken about Edwin, except I'm not, because I haven't made the videos to actually be outspoken. But if I actually had made the videos I wanted to about Edwin, then I probably would be outspoken about Edwin.